Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's this Now the Fact Basketball Tour with your host over here, Coach. You got your host over here, the ThaBlackSwann. That's ThaBlackSwann. Y'all know what it is. We got a great episode list for y'all, but you know what we're gonna go do first. We're gonna run them updates, and we're gonna encourage you guys to know to do what? Share the broadcast, like the broadcast, subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed. Hit up in the live chat and let us know that you're here. Do all of that good stuff. But we're going to start with a little bit of update. So, Carl, let's just jump right into it.
First, apologize to our guests for lying it down. This is the host.
Mutual host, you know what I'm saying? Host and host. I got to go research that word. When you have two hosts, the two host word. You know what I'm saying? Multiple hosts.
No.
You know, they're like, the hosts. How you pluralize? How you pluralize? Hosts. I don't know. But let's run them updates. Let me go share the broadcast with something.
Oh, man. So, yeah, like you said, y'all like, subscribe, share. Let's get it on. Let's do the thing. We're going to hit y'all up with some slowly scores. I don't think no game started as yet, but we can tell on the schedule for the night. What's some schedule tonight? Let's see how it go. Okay, game started. Magic and 76ers. Ended the first 76ers 22, Magic's 20. Close game for now. Then we have the Nets and Wizards. Should be a good game. Nets 30, Wizards 24. Bottom of the first. Sound like baseball. Bottom of the first. Then we have the Timberwolves and the Hawks. Hornets and Celtics. Boy, that's a good game, though. You want to put a bet on that?
You want to put a little quick with something on 6-pack on that?
On 6-pack?
Do a little 6-pack. I got the Hornets.
Don't pick Boston.
I mean, like, why you
that don't work. That don't work.
Then why would you try to take a bet with me? You know, as a ball brother.
Boston,
I'm a ball brother.
Boston's not my team to pick.
I'm a ball brother, man. You can't get me with that.
Then we get the Trailblazers and Heat. Y'all see what's on my hat, right? All right, let's go.
I was going to say something behind that, though.
Then we get the Cavaliers and Bulls. That should be a good game, boy. Cavaliers is a shocker.
Yeah, man. They be looking real good every night. Like, I keep waiting for them to fall off, and they don't. They not.
I'm going to have something in our little segue later with the Cavaliers.
All right, can I pause you real quick for a moment? I'm sorry.
You're the host. You're the host.
You're the host.
I'm
just because I'm the coach. I'm the coach. That's what it is. My coach. That's what you're going to do. That's my coach. I like that word when you make something.
No, I'm not doubting you.
All right, whatever. You know, guys, just wanted to pull up a real quick moment. The reason I have on this jersey is because this is the week within the 7-day period. We wasn't going to be able to do this again until after the death of Kobe Bryant, the date. He died on January 26th. We won't be doing this again until the 27th. So I'm going to be rocking my Kobe jersey this week and next week, throwing my next Kobe jersey. Nah, because it was just a moment, but it's just like I was looking back at basketball and getting more into this as the season becomes later in the season. And you start seeing certain players doing certain things. Shout out Ja Morant, shout out DeRozan Rose, and that'd make you be like, shout out LeBron James. And make you be like, man, like, it's carried on. His greatness is carried on. You can see it in certain players' attitude, stuff like that. And so it's just a real sad time for me in this week thinking about it. But I just wanted to put a real quick shout out, throw on my jersey, and just, put it in the energy, put the energy in the air for us and for the people watching us, R.I.P. to number 8, number 24, and rest in peace with your daughter, Gigi, number
13.
Huh?
Number 13.
I mean, we didn't do it NBA. We didn't do it NBA.
Olympic 13?
He was 10 in the Olympics.
Okay, so just making sure you know.
Yeah.
See that?
Like, come on, man. I don't
you
know.
got the jersey.
I don't know what jerseys you was talking about.
Yeah,
but we're going to continue with some updates.
All right, R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. All right, he's a Kobe fan.
Kobe Stein.
Yeah. Ooh, that's deep. I like that. That's deep, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Most people wouldn't get that, though. That's deep. That's deep, boy. You got that Eminem thing going on, bro.
It's nice and Stein, bro. Always, every day.
Yo, hey.
I still got 3 more Kobe jerseys to buy. Yeah, 3 more jerseys to buy.
I'll never rock a Kobe jersey, bro.
If I buy you one, you rock it.
No, you gotta. No.
If I buy you one, you don't rock it?
Nah. I won't wear a Kobe jersey. I won't wear a Lakers jersey.
If the right person do it, so.
I'm not a player fan. I'm a team fan.
You don't got a player, though? You don't like some players?
Nah, when I was younger. That was like a penny.
Yeah, but then okay.
But now,
if it become retro enough, I know your style. If it become retro enough, you'll rock one.
I'll probably rock a Kobe high school jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, not a Laker
you'll
jersey.
rock a retro jersey.
Not a Laker jersey. Yeah, no. Then we got the Grizz. Just talk about Ja. Ooh, this is a good Grizz and Bucks.
Okay, now you're gonna put something on that.
Yeah,
You're gonna put a little something on
starting
that.
8 o'clock. Yeah.
You gonna put a little something on that.
Who you get first?
I got the Grizz.
See,
You got the Grizz too. Huh?
that's right. Then we got Raptors and Mavs.
Okay.
Thunder, Spurs. Spurs start to be up and down a little bit.
No, let's hop back. Raptors. Your boy looking real nice.
Pascal.
No, Pascal. You looking nice. Your boy Van Vliet.
Oh yeah, remember I told you?
Yeah.
He's
Van
balling,
Vliet.
bro.
Van Vliet's
He
a
balling.
baller.
Yeah, he balling,
Like he's a baller. Like enough where we gotta start calling his name over when we doing the show. They could think we ain't legit. Van Vliet is a baller.
And I guess that's why too they wasn't so eager to keep Lowry.
They know what they had inside the saddle. Okay.
You know. So yeah, shout out Van Vliet, yo. Then we got Thunders and Spurs, Rockets and Jazz. I'm gonna talk about the Jazz a little as well. Rockets, shout out Rockets. They doing their thing. They up and down, but they look like they starting to.
Right, but ain't no big expectations for them anyway.
No, but they look good. We got the Clippers, Nuggets. Both of them around the same thing. It should be alright game. Pistons.
Nah, it's not bad because the Clippers don't got no stars.
But they're still playing.
Yeah, because they got gritty guys, and that's what the Clippers is known for. But the Nuggets should watch them. That's my problem. The Nuggets supposed to just beat them.
And that's the problem. Nuggets should beat a lot of teams and not beating a lot of teams.
You gonna put a little money on, or put a little something on this one.
So you gonna go to Nuggets?
And
I go to Clippers? Okay, so we don't three pack?
They do three pack.
Okay.
Three pack of our favorite.
Even though I only got my.
You did get your wire. You didn't get half of it. You got half of it. You're supposed to get 12. You got 6. All right,
did I get 6 or did I get 3?
Oh no, you're supposed to get 6 and you got 3. Yeah.
No, I was supposed to get half. Piece.
No, you're supposed to get.
Remember the game we bet at Battlefield Lance?
Right.
You lost that.
Right.
And then you lost.
How about last game's count?
Bro, we bet it.
I thought that was like in the moment.
You
Like,
want to ask the Soros that was there?
Nah.
Okay.
This is a new bet, though.
Okay. So we got the Pistons and Kings. Is it going to be a good game?
No. The Kings need to win. See, that's another game where, like, come on, the Pistons, Kings need to win.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to say it's a good game because if it is a good game, that means the Kings ain't doing their job.
And I think the Kings, like, one game out of the play-in.
I think they 11 place, 8 out of 21, 18 out of 21 right now. Not 18 out of 18 out of 21 right now.
18 and 23, 28.
That's 18 and 28.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus Christ. No, you sure?
I'm telling you.
What the Lakers is?
Lakers is 22 and 22.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then we got the Pacers and Lakers. You just thought Pacers and Lakers play next. Shout out to LeBron. At his age, he's averaging 28.8 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. I think like anybody else with that numbers would be inside the MVP.
He is in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, but
they do low, but obviously.
For his standard, it's too low. But for anybody else, like if Ja was...
No. I mean, like, you still can't be in the 8th seed and get no MVP.
Okay. If Ja was averaging his numbers.
No, Ja in the 3rd seed, though.
But if Ja was averaging his numbers, like, you'd be like,
ooh. Yeah, let's just be real. Ja is not that far off from those numbers.
But even he's not there, though.
No, I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm like, if LeBron had his team in the 3rd seed right now, he would be the MVP. It wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have his team in the 3rd seed.
And KD, I think KD's out of it now. With that injury, if he could have
depends how if how much time.
There's too much time.
Yeah.
There's too much time. Too much time.
You talk about Ja might get the MVP for all we know.
We talk about that later.
Yeah.
We talk about that later. Then we got the Kings. The Kings are there's some form teams that they're not trading De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, that's like a smart move.
They're not. Because they had talks out saying that he is out on the market, but he is not on the market, bro. They say, nah.
They're starting to see a little light in their organization. I think now it's like, you know what, this ain't the time to be doing foolishness.
But they've been doing foolishness from
boogie
time. You let Boogie go.
But you starting to see a little, we past that.
No.
Now, at this point now, we starting to see a little light. Let's get us till the summer at least.
Like, you won't make
let's give these young boys an opportunity to make the playoffs. Yeah.
From 06.
If you trade some dudes right now, you ain't giving these young people an opportunity to make the playoffs.
From 06.
I with you.
Ooh.
I with you.
So, Nuggets, Celtics, and Spurs did a 3-team trade. Nuggets send Bol to the Celtics. The Spurs send Brian Forbes to the Nuggets, and the Nuggets send the Celtics send what's his name? The Spanish dude Hernandez to the Spurs. Yeah.
I don't know. That don't sound like nothing too impactful.
Yeah. I mean, for the Nuggets, is good.
Nugget, yeah, I like Brian Forbes to the Nuggets.
Yeah, because
so like
as a guard,
that's a nice,
yeah,
that's a nice veteran you put on the court.
Because they're really missing a good point guard because your boy still got that injury.
Right.
So they see
So that's a good miniature replacement to what he does.
He's better than Rivers.
I think same level. I would say same level. We just don't get to see. Yeah, I'd say same level and maybe better because we don't get to see him because he on the Spurs. We started watching the Spurs a couple of years ago.
But you forget he's a champion, bro.
Who?
He was with the
Me and
Bucks.
Brian Forbes?
Yeah.
No, I ain't saying that.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I'm just saying, we don't watch the Spurs, so
he
we
got that championship.
So I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so to be Austin Rivers, he might be better.
Okay, all right. Then we have the Kings have not ruled out trading for Ben Simmons or Tobias Harris. That's gonna be interesting.
I don't know how you pulling that off, but
without Fox,
yeah. I don't know how you pulling that off.
That's not adding up to me. Wizards not discussing Bradley Beal traders yet. I guess they're still trying to hold on to him as a cornerstone.
He's a dude who want to be there.
And
who trades a dude who want to be there? Like that's just the problem. Like you got a Lillard type dude, keep him.
Yeah. Lakers has no plans on firing Frank as yet. So, you have to keep them talks because a lot of people saying he's going to get fired.
I mean, they got to do something.
But if you fight...
I ain't blaming him. But you got to do something.
Who can you pick up? You didn't have a strong...
Tyrone not working right now.
Tyrone is for the Clippers, bro.
He working out?
Yeah. But you haven't had a strong roster complete roster to say...
Yeah,
He has not
disagree.
He didn't have a chance. He hasn't had a chance yet, though.
Just gotta take them talks off of Russell Westbrook right now. But like, you gotta be smart in the media these days. Like, you know what? It's Russell Westbrook every day, every week. Let's put something new in the media. Get the heat off of him. Come on, man.
That dunk got some heat off of him.
Yeah, it was
a
nasty dunk.
Everybody's,
it's a nasty dunk, bro. I just waited to see if they won the game. To me, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna send this to you. But I was like, I ain't talking about this. I ain't posting this until they win the game.
Oh man, let me see. And the Celtics did a trade for Bol. He's gonna be out 8 to 12 weeks with a foot surgery. I don't know how. I guess they plan for the future. Yeah, I guess he's nice.
He wasn't gonna help them now anyway.
Yeah, he's nice though.
Yeah.
I guess sit him out. That don't work.
We'll see what he is.
I
don't know. We don't speak. We saying he's nice, but we don't really get to see. He's nice enough to be on the team, obviously,
right?
And the NBA. Is he nice enough to be a real piece? We only see him at the end of the games. Like some about the Nuggets, they know when they have talent, but that talent can't be on the court the whole time, all the time. It's something about them. They always know that.
They full of talent, and that's why they trade a lot. Like your boy for Portland. When he was starting, Joko was coming up the bench. He's like, what? Right,
too much talent.
Yeah. So
they could draft really well. But again, with Bol, I want to see him against the upper level talent, not the last guys on the bench.
Yeah. Next year we want to see that. Well, how about this? Lakers are thinking about shopping Taylor Horton Tucker. You think that's a good?
What do you think about? That's the only thing you could trade. That's all they got.
So
that's all they got.
So what are you going to get for him? Like
I don't know what you could get. I don't know what you could package with it. Because Kendrick Nunn ain't play all year. And just to remind you, Kendrick Nunn ain't play all year. Injury.
Yeah.
And then you can trade away all your picks previous years. Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis. So all you got is THT.
I don't know, bro. Darius Garland and Devin Booker named player of the week, bro. Yeah, shout out Darius and Booker, boy.
Yeah. Shout out them cows, shout out them sons.
And they doing their thing, bro. They doing their thing. That's about it for the news, bro. That's about it. Kyrie Irving still standing. He's not taking the vaccine. More power. If they make the playoff, that's I'll see how it work when they make the playoffs, bro.
I mean, I think we discredit the fact that James Harden and Kevin Durant are really, really so good. I remember getting a playoff setting, Kyrie Irving missing one game versus you still have the two best players on any game, any team you're playing other than the Bucks. You still have the two best players.
Plus, you know it's coming.
Right. Other than the Bucks, you still have the two best players.
You know
Let's stop it. You know what I mean? And even last year, the championship Bucks, we saw what Kevin Durant did with himself and a barely James Harden.
But
come on,
if they had a Kyrie Irving, you think it would have been a
wash? That wash. It wouldn't have been a series. It would have been a wash.
Yeah, like people are saying
exactly.
That's would have been the
so
championship.
now this year, I only see it in more of the same. Only everybody healthy. So you missed them 2 games with Kyrie Irving. Ain't getting to a game 7. You know what I'm saying? It ain't getting to a game 7.
All right, bro.
But that's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts.
All right.
All right, so we
segue next.
Segue. Right, so what we normally do right after the updates, we go right into the injury report. I told you guys last week I was going to talk about COVID protocols in the NBA. Now, before I jump into that, we did have a couple of injuries that I want to, just quick gloss over.
Okay.
Kevin Durant's situation, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks with a sprained knee. That's what they have it listed as. A couple of possible stuff that it could be. Could be an MCL injury. We talked about those MCLs. That's on the inside part of the knee. It's on the left knee. So we talked about the inside part of the knee. That's the MCL.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't really tell a timetable for that. You think you'd be healthy, but then.
Yeah, but it seems like it'll be MCLs is a good thing. If it was an MCL, it would be if it was a partial MCL, it's kind of a good thing. It could be on the outside, the LCL. You got your LCL, overstress, stuff like that. Some people looking at hyperextension. You don't really know. That's on the inside, but 3 to 4 weeks, I expect him to come back and be solid. And they're going to be extra precautious because it's Durant and his injury history. But let's jump into this COVID stuff. So what happens if a player tests positive for COVID-19 in the NBA? Once you test positive for COVID-19 in the NBA, automatically you have a 10-day, 10-day quarantine period. You're stuck for 10 days. And when they say 10 days, they mean 10 days since if you were sick, 10 days from since you stopped being sick. If your fever break. Like when you have a fever, boom, 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 then you can tell, all right, starting to get better. 10 days from that starting to get better point.
Oh, so it's not actually when you're testing.
Not when you test positive, not 10 days from you test positive, none of that. If you test positive, you are sick, it's 10 days from you stop being sick.
So I could say I'm not sick.
You can't say you're not sick.
That's what I mean. So that's when you test negative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, there's something. They have regular testing.
Yeah. So some days you test negative.
So you go in, you test positive. Let's say you go in, you test positive. Right? How you feeling? What's your symptoms? What's going on with you? Any scratchy throat?
That's what I mean. So once I say I'm good.
Yeah. You can lie about certain things.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Certain things you can't lie about. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this new Omicron virus, you're going to be tired and stuff like that. So, obviously, we're going to hope that, especially the NBA players, going to take it seriously. So, I'm assuming everybody's going to say the right thing. We'll get into those alternatives later. But, so we're assuming that the NBA players going to be responsible and tell what's always going on. So, you got your 10 days right there. Now, at that point after that, you have to have 2 negative PCR tests. 2, not just 1. 2 negative PCR tests. And they have to be collected within 24 hours.
Okay.
Now, let's say when we're talking about isolation with the players, if you get tested for COVID, definitely you in isolation. Everybody who is in contact with you is in isolation.
Wow.
So if you on there, let's say you on the NBA team, me and you on the NBA team, I catch COVID, me and you were in contact. Once you still tested negative, you could still play. But you still got to isolate.
How?
We're not getting into what's right or wrong. That's the protocol that they came together with NBA and the doctors that came together and said, this is what we're going to do.
How can they still play but be in isolation?
You can still play on the court, but outside of the court. So that's the difference here too now. We're going to get into that when we talk about vaccinated and unvaccinated.
But
isolation as in you stay at home. You only home. You come to work.
That don't make sense.
If we're on a road trip, you stay in the hotel, you come to the game.
Because if I go on the court, that's 9 other.
Yeah, we ain't been talking about that because all of them doing the same rules as you too. Everybody in the court is doing the same thing as you. So I don't mind. There is so much less risk putting you around those people than putting you around everybody else. Because remember, you still got your trainers, you still got staff, you still got the personnel in the.
Stay home, don't come to work, bro.
Yeah, but this is the rules they
I
put.
know, I just saying it don't make sense. I just saying it don't make sense.
I don't want to argue the rules no more COVID because at the end of the day, for people who have a job, I live in it now. I can't call these dudes millionaires no more. I live it. If this is a rule in place, you can cry as much as you want. This is the rule they have, and I think that's the kind of thing that players gotta understand too.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
What happens when you once cleared to return? This is a part that I didn't realize. I didn't know about this part. Once you got cleared to return, you got to do a cardiac screening. What's a cardiac screening? I had to go look it up myself. I understand to go check out the heart, but I was like, but what's really a cardiac screening? That's a cardiovascular screening. That's identifying problems in the major arteries and symptoms like reducing the risk of heart attack, stroke, aneurysm, heart disease, and other serious conditions. So really, you just want to make sure the heart flowing, moving real good. You check your EKGs, make sure that you're giving back the right readings and stuff like that. Make sure no cloggages or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So that's what they checking right there. And I didn't know they do that part, but that was interesting to me. So you have to go through that first to even be cleared to play. And then during that 10-day when we was talking about you can't exercise. Mm-hmm. So once your fever break and then you have that 10-day quarantine, you can't exercise at all. In your room exercising, none of that. You can't exercise. You just chilling. You on your PlayStation, you watching some TV on Netflix.
What's the purpose of that?
You want to give your body the ample amount of energy to recover.
Okay.
You don't want to be using energy for other things and then all your body compensating or putting your body at a weaker state for the virus to win. Mm-hmm. So you want to give it relax, taking your vitamins. That's why every time someone gets sick around here, hey, make sure you're taking your vitamins, make sure you're taking your stuff like that because you want to give your body the best opportunity to beat this disease or virus going on. Now, we're going to go into vaccinated players versus unvaccinated players. This is interesting to me. First, the start is 97% of the players in the NBA vaccinated. 97% of the players in the NBA vaccinated.
That's crazy. I mean, some good numbers, but that's crazy.
Yeah, and the ones the 3% that's not vaccinated, a lot of them, I don't have a number on that, but a lot of them have their first dose. And plan to get the second dose at some point. Just hasn't done it yet for whatever reasons. And then another thing to note that...
And there are 21 that don't have any.
Yeah, we know who that is. But yes, you know who that is. We're going to get into that at some point. So with vaccinated and unvaccinated players, unvaccinated players, let's start with them. Unvaccinated players, let me make sure I'm saying the right thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Unvaccinated players got to stay at home or in the hotel room, regardless. You're going to play with us. You're going to stay at home and hotel room, regardless. So let's think about Kyrie Irving right now. Kyrie Irving, if he's playing with the Nets, that means at no time is he out doing nothing, chilling, or he shouldn't be.
Right.
He shouldn't be out doing nothing, chilling with whomever, family, friends, you home at any point.
Right.
When we go on the road, when everybody else going to the club or going to the bar or going to the movies, he in the hotel room. You can't leave the room. No one else can come in the room with you. This is what Kyrie Irving's living like. And then every state has different rules. Of course, you know about that part. Right. And so, you can't play inside your home situation. So that's what unvaccinated players are dealing with in that situation. So when we think about Kyrie Irving, let's remember that that's what he's going through for his stance.
I'm going to touch that after you.
Yeah. And then the last thing I want to say, how much money do unvaccinated players lose for missing games? This was interesting to me to find out. It is 1 and 96%. And to put it in more understandable terms, for every $100,000, they lose $1,050. So every $100,000 they make, they lose $1,050 for all the games they don't play because they're unvaccinated.
That may sound like nothing, because you say, they're making millions. But when you really see a check,
right. Yeah, a 42-game check. Yeah. So, even if I just do some quick maths, you lose about $45,000. I don't know if that really cares to Kyrie Irving. And we love Kyrie Irving.
Right.
Yeah,
look at the other guys who bought
Right. So, but that's all I want to say about COVID. regulations, the understanding. Just wanted to put that out there. We keep talking about it as a big topic. I thought it was going to end at some point during the season. It's only picking up and getting more so because of Omicron and all that good stuff. So I wanted to cover what players go through and how to look at it. So next time you see one of your favorite players going through the protocols, you know what he's doing.
You know, it'd be crazy if the Nets and Golden State make the championship. Kyrie can't play in the championship.
Who? Kyrie? Yeah. Well, he can't. Oh yeah, because
Golden State has the same rule as.
No. Don't play like that. If you from there, you can't play there. But if you from somewhere else, you can play there.
You sure?
Yeah. Kyrie only can't play in New York. That's what it is. He can't play.
No, I'm sorry.
I check it out. Just want to put that. So every state have different rules. So like unvaccinated players, I think Wiggins still unvaccinated.
He did the Johnson.
Okay, yeah. So I think unvaccinated players can come and play in New York once they are not on New York's team. So if I on the Miami Heat and I'm unvaccinated, I can play in New York. But New York players who are unvaccinated can't play there. The rule is weird, bro.
So that's why Kyrie probably didn't want to take us. It's like it's
weird. It don't like in his stance. I don't know. But in his stance, but in his stance, that like it's whatever. We don't know why he ain't.
That's crazy.
Who is he? Just saying that's what we dealing with. He can play everywhere else except New York. So he can't. If New York Knicks and the Nets play in the conference finals, he can't play.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. So let's say they were to meet first round, which is possible. He can't play first round.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then even the NBA, they extended a 10-day hardship through February 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if after the 17th, how the COVID is going to pan out. Because they got a lot of players on the 10-day hardship because of certain players missing time off for COVID. Now I wonder after the 17th. How it's going to work? If they're going to extend it, or so.
And again, that just depends on the COVID rules in the world.
I think it's better wait and see.
Nothing we can really do about that. I think the NBA didn't plan for this. They didn't plan to be doing all this COVID stuff this year.
No,
if you go back and listen to them talk and listen to the news and listen to Adam Silver last year during the finals, they had plans to say, now we're going to move out of this and start being the innovators and showing the world how to move out of this. And I think Omicron popped back up in the new year, and now we're back in the same place.
It's crazy.
There was even contemplation to stop the season at some point over the past 2 months. So you gotta remember we ain't out of it yet. So
no.
But anyway, time to move on to the next topic. What we got next?
We got the hot topic.
Bring us in, man.
All right. So the hot topic is something came up this week. I think that was Monday. It was the Bahamas National Team. They're being pulled from competition because of the government not funding them.
All right, so now I don't like to talk about things without accurate facts, and I've asked some people and I couldn't get accurate stuff. I was waiting to talk to you about it. Maybe you have more accurate information than me. Is that a guarantee that at this point, right now, they are pulled from competing in the FIBA tournament next year?
It's a statement going out with let me see what it is. It's the Bahamas Basketball Federation stamp.
Right,
and everything on it, saying that they're going to be pulled. But what they plan on doing is actually asking, they're going to do like almost like a GoFundMe type situation. But if you want to be a bronze member, you pay $1,200. If you're a silver, you pay $3,600. Gold is $5,000. Platinum is $10,000.
Just to remind you guys, we from the Bahamas. We have 242 in the building. Our national team is rumored and almost confirmed to have been pulled from the FIBA tournament next year due to funding. Not enough funding to send the team off and represent the country in basketball. So the question is how we feel about that. That's the question?
Yeah. You go.
I'm not surprised, given the fact that the culture of where we live, we know what they focus on. They focus on the the tourism aspect. Um, I can't even say what else they focus on, but they really focus on the tourism aspect, and they do not like. We've had basketball players, the female basketball player John Crow Jones. We've had track athletes having the same complaints over the years that they ain't getting no funding, they ain't getting no support, let alone they don't get no coverage and notoriety and nothing like that. So to get to this point now, when basketball is developing in the Bahamas and you're getting better players, as you can see, we have more players in the NBA because, as you can see, basketball is developing. I'm not surprised that they still ain't putting no money into the sports.
I wouldn't say basketball on the whole. I'd say sports on the whole.
Yeah, that's it. Into the sports. Yeah, they ain't putting no money into the sports.
And shout out to Jaquel Jones. You know, a lot of Bahamians. I remember when she actually, because you said it, when she, I think, announced her citizenship to play for,
to be able to play for another country, like, and that's just what she had to do to be able to make some money and do some things. But if she was getting some money from over here or opportunities to make money over here for being an athlete representing the Bahamas, she wouldn't have needed to do. I'm not saying she wouldn't. I don't know, but she may or not need to do that.
And then this, to me, this is going to be the best. I think this is the best chance for the Bahamas to make some noise. Because we get a Buddy Hield, a Kai Jones, a DeAndre Ayton, and
what's good is we don't know if they was going to play in the tournament. FIBA tournament.
I mean, FIBA, depending on the timing, and if it's a chance to make the Olympics, they probably would.
We don't know. We can't say that.
They probably would have.
We can't say that.
I think they would. To represent, I think they would.
Because now you got DeAndre Ayton on a really serious contender. Are you really gonna be? And you know what I'm saying? These dudes making super millions of dollars, and now you gotta really ask yourself, what is your capability of beating these teams? So, like, if let's say the Bombers were to go to the FIBA tournament and actually qualify for the Olympics, then they would play. I don't know if dudes are gonna play in the FIBA tournament.
The FIBA tournament.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel you, but I think, I mean, if it was a chance, I feel they would. And then depending on the pool play, who we playing against, I think they would. But it is the best chance right now for us to actually make some noise. And we
don't know what the future gonna hold because we developing. We got players now, so in 5 years we might have a bunch of players doing some things.
The Olympics in 3 years, bro. You forget?
No. I'm saying like in the future, our future prospects, we have players that growing up now.
For now,
up to our past. Up to this point.
It's the best chance we have right now. I think the best team we had was probably 9 years ago.
Man, why don't you be realistic? Well, where did you be?
Yeah, that's when they played over here inside Canada Isaac when they played VI. With Mitchell Johnson, they had
They get beat bad, right?
No, bro, that was a good game. But then they got beat like 2 or 3. Yeah, that was a good game against VI, bro.
I don't know. I have no. We was just talking. I have no hopes of them beating anybody. So I'm
that's
like,
crazy. You probably thinking like the government.
Mm-hmm.
You probably thinking like the government. That's why the government's like, yo, they don't want to do it. But
nah, because the government don't give money to gold medal athletes in Olympics and World Games. So you can't say that the government don't want to give money to sports. Don't put me thinking like that. I just don't believe it.
But then you put 300,000 inside of virtual John Canoe, and nobody even watched it, and there's like $1,000, I'd say 100,000 production.
You send Miss Daisy the ugliest up in Dubai at the World Expo. Who knows how much that costs? No, you won't call them out for one thing. I call them out for the same thing, but I love John Canoe. I love what they tried to do at John Canoe. I don't even like what they tried to do in Dubai. We getting off topic though. So, like, let me ask you this: how much do you care about the Bahamas National Team and what they're doing? What are you going to do to, like, you see they need a couple of dollars? I was thinking about, am I going to give $1,200? Am I going to go with one of the organizations like a part of them and like, yo, let's put some money there, do something to get this $1,200? Like, what are we going to do?
See, the crazy thing about it too, right? Why I feel they probably won't. Okay, if they probably would, but it's gonna be so iffy because now you gotta show the bucks, bro.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, and that's the problem in the Bahamas too.
You have to show the bucks to the public now because if the public giving money now, you gotta show, well, hey, this amount of coaches you carry in, this how much the coaches getting paid or whatever the stipend is, blah blah blah, how much the players getting stipend or whatever. So now it's just not we're gonna give you 500,000 to go to the Bahamas games and it's worth two. You pocket the rest.
Right. But that's the problem we have in the Bahamas. What I would love to see is all the persons like yourself, all the persons who would love for this country, a love for sports, and a love for what it represents for the Bahamas. The young minds, the smart minds, the ones who studying it, the ones who've been to school for it, the ones who are actively doing it, the ones who just to sit at home and think about it all the time. I want them people to start coming together. When I go to these stuff, all I see is a bunch of, I hate to say old, because I don't want to disrespect the old people. I know these old people be training themselves as well. But I would say a bunch of old school, old people that up there. And I'm not saying the young, like the stuff we was talking about a couple of years ago, like stats. Obviously, you got to be able to pay people to do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, while we making money to raise some money, we should be thinking about raising money to pay some statisticians as well. It seems like that'll even be in the plan. And I'm like, we need to start having some more younger, bright minds who want to expand this, to come together. You might not get paid a lot. You might be doing it for free when it starts. So it is on us too sometimes. But we got to bring it together, and someone need to take the lead, the charge. And it can't be me. I ain't get that much. But I know people like you, and I know you people that you're around. We got to make a start somewhere.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't pay. You can't be not paying somebody for doing a service right now, bro.
No, I understand.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, like,
let's say before you go, because I know it was a big statement to say not get paid. I know it was a big statement. Let's say like the high school basketball system, we might have about 50, 60 schools.
Okay,
let's just say 50, 60 schools. You might have to get people to do stats for all them games, at least the season games, for free. Like, we don't have the money yet to pay you, but we're trying to build something that we can create the money system to pay you. And you need people to understand that.
No, you can't understand because BISS is a business.
Mm-hmm.
GSSA is a business.
Correct.
So if it's a business and you get money in because every team has to pay to actually play. Then when they go to the gyms, you charge people to go in gyms.
Mm-hmm. So
these are things that you do. So you can't say, okay, we have this one doing that one doing that, I'm not going to pay you.
Are we saying we don't believe... See, this we got to start off in the first question. Are we saying we don't believe the Bahamas has the money to do this?
No, we generate money.
So does the Bahamas have the money to send this basketball team to play? Do, in your opinion, in your thoughts, they do.
What happened to the VAC money?
Okay. See, I'm moving off the assumption that, you know what, they say they don't have it. They don't have it.
Right, but they, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they say they don't have it.
So I don't want to argue the fact that they might have it and they lying. I want to argue from the standpoint of they say they don't have it, they don't have it. But let's make something shit.
But then, like you say, they can carry people to Dubai. They can do the jump thing. So now, when it comes to something of importance for our country to be represented, you can't do it because you don't feel it's.
But I feel you. I don't disagree with you. I'm always on that side. Now I'll be out here marching. But then that means that we ain't gonna be talking sports at that point. We're gonna be talking about what is the value that the government sees as sports. We ain't talking about how we can get these players, like, because it don't make no sense having those other conversations about getting statisticians, getting coverage and all that, because they don't value it. So you could never get no people to work for it, because even if I say get a couple of people to work for free for first year, the people who paying the money don't value it, so in 5 years you're still gonna never get no money. That's the problem.
But I get you come with the stats, right? But the stats.
Let's say
we're talking about the national level now.
Right.
So we don't need stats.
It's started with the high school players.
Yeah, I get you.
It started with high school.
But I don't. But like sending a team, we don't have to carry a statistician because if they go to Panama get these statisticians on hand. Let's talk about just getting the national team off.
Oh no! You're looking at a different standpoint. You're looking at the guys who miss and make it, gone off and get some actual good coaching. I want to get some good coaching that we actually have some guys. You remember we had a show last year that we did on this Fox Basketball where we talked about the coach of the junior national team and how horrible it looked and how they wasn't running no plays and all that garbage. We can never. This is why I don't believe we ever going to be good enough to win in a FIBA tournament. We look at the garbage we have, and then you only have 1 or 2, 3 good guys who are able to go off to school and actually get some good basketball training. So that's why we gotta start from high school. I want to start from the dudes who done been off and come back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start with them.
Okay, so with you saying that, what about the national team going to Bahamas games right now?
I think they could lose. I don't know if I'd invest my $1,200 because I think they'd lose.
Oh, wow.
The fuck? I'm being honest.
You thinking that's like the government, bro?
Nah, I don't government because if you just talk about government won't pay people who they think will win.
No.
They won't give people who they think will win money. Don't say anything like the government.
That's the
That's
government.
a cop-out.
They don't
That's a
want.
cop-out.
They don't want to spend the money.
Stephen Gardner just run on with that. He's the world champion and Olympic champion.
They don't want to spend the money on the athletes, bro.
But it ain't that they don't think they don't win. They don't value athletics. They don't value sports. They value tourism.
And it's crazy, bro. But sports is actually a part of tourism.
See, I just hope that when they just sell an island. I just hope that okay, you sell an island. Okay, maybe now we can do that.
Lease it, yeah, lease out of, yeah, I get you.
Lease it for 70 years. But I hope maybe now we get some money. But I think our problem is we don't believe in the government. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to have a sports and basketball conversation, but it's the government with this question that don't value what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got dudes. We just had another dude sign for baseball, bro.
Oh, we had like 12 in 3 days, bro.
Oh, see, I just have a couple. I have a couple.
Like 12 in 3 days,
No,
bro.
I only have like 1 or 2. And I was even sure about the second one. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, obviously, that is, wow, why is not money going into there? Because those same players gonna go off there, rep the Bahamas just because that's in their heart. And then when they make buku money, then you want to go call them?
But then see, with that, the baseball is somewhat kind of different because we have the Freedom Farm and the JBL.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. They have teams and they're not even trying to say, hey, the government going up.
Right, they doing it themselves. This is that was my point with basketball. Whereas that group of people saying we're just going to do it ourselves.
But like I told you before, even like Summer League.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more Summer League for kids, bro. Every summer we used to go in the FI League gym and play. Because every night league team was required to have a junior team.
No, but I asked, where's that group of people? And I don't know who you need some rich people. But where's that good group of rich people who want? Where's that group of people who gonna find the funding to say, but you know what? After all of that, we gonna do it ourselves, like how JBL is. Why we can't do that? Because baseball is a white sport, so it's easy to find that.
Yeah.
Or why basketball can't do that? Well, you in a group of, and I just using you as an example, you in a group of guys and women who love basketball come together and say, you know what? We're going to find donors to be able to set up a program for this to work outside of whatever that is.
Because JBL is not a national program, bro. JBL is not.
See, I mean, trying to make it national. That's private.
But the national team now, bro. I'm talking the national
You don't
team.
think all the people from JBL going to play on our baseball national team if we get there?
If we don't have none, but would the Bahamas send a national team with all the baseball players we have now? Would they put a national team together?
No.
To play?
That goes back to, y'all told them no, right?
That
That goes back to the government thing. Yeah, so we need
The
private
national-
people. We need private
The
people.
private. I would not put the national team on a private entity to send them boys off, bro.
Oh, not because you can't do it. I don't think
Just the national team, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't putting Sims company on it.
Yeah, but no,
It's the Bahamas,
see,
bro.
I don't go back to. You still need sponsorship, right?
You still need sponsorship.
So boom. You still got to develop the talent. Like, I can't say, man, I think Buddy Hield come in. I think DeAndre Ayton come in. So I think Kai Jones come in. I never see them play together. But so, can you give us $100,000? That don't work.
No.
Hear me out. So I go into my donor. I think them niggas come in, but I need $100,000. As a donor, I can't do that. But if I know now, I looking at the baseball where, man, I've been watching these niggas in the system. They've been looking good. I saw when they're going off to school. I saw when they transitioned to baseball. And I know that you as a, so now, then the government go bring in these set of coaches to come coach the team because they don't have the relationship with the players. Now when I go to them and say, yeah, I could get, what the boy name from, who playing on the baseball, top one? What the hell?
Chisholm.
Now I say, yeah, I got Chisholm coming back. I believe you because you've been around Chisholm for 15 years. That's why I keep saying I want to go back to the young people. I can't believe that you have no relationship with Buddy Hield to ask Buddy Hield to come hurt himself and play basketball for you.
Oh, you could. Same as Chisholm. You think Chisholm's going to come and hurt
No,
himself?
but if you have coach, I sure if you had a baseball national team Wouldn't they get the JBL coaches?
It's the same.
Now that JBL coach could ask Chisholm to say, "Like, come run with us," and you know how good we is, Chisholm, run with us.
But it'll be the same thing. You gotta ask more to talk about it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you do that,
more, see that is more on staff now.
But see, you can put more on staff. You just like I said, you
goes
gotta
out
put
to paying money. It
goes out to
paying some
So,
money now.
it's
More
still-
gotta be on staff.
It's still, and that's the same thing. You still gotta pick Chisholm. You gotta pick that one from the Giants, and you gotta pick that one from the Padres, and you gotta pick that one. They never play together.
But they always in JBL together.
Yeah, but they said they was on the same team.
Yeah, but that's enough to know
It's
that
still
they same coaches,
Still was on the
same
same team.
same upbringing, same farm system.
Different coaches still up.
Okay, different farm
Different
system.
coaches, different format.
I with you. I just saying, starting now to say, we just gonna hope that these players, like, ain't no confirmation. I can't argue for the government when I say ain't no confirmation, but he would play.
No, but
Ain't no confirmation ain't no one play. You know what I'm saying?
that's where the Minister of Youth and Sports reach out to these guys and say, hey, buddy, can I get a commitment?
Now, how we know if they did or not?
I'm saying,
Okay.
I'm just saying, this way, the Ministry of Youth and Sport, the
Right.
minister, he reach out to Buddy, reach out to Kai, reach out to, can I get a commitment from you so that we can put things together to get our national team off?
All right, so I don't want to assume those things don't happen.
No, I'm saying that's if you
Let's say they ask, but he'll say no. We in the States. You put that out there, but he'll say no. Now he's a negative image in the Bahamas.
No, but again,
Say
but he didn't play for the national team already.
right when it was young.
He didn't
So I'm
play.
talking about, but not when it was millionaires.
So,
That's the difference, bro. That's the
Hey.
difference, bro. All these NBA players play on the young teams in USA, the good ones. Some of them don't play on the USA team.
It'd be easy.
Or they'll choose when they go and play on the USA team.
But I think Buddy would play. I think Buddy would play.
You have a lot of faith in Buddy. You have a lot of faith in Nate.
Yo, but I got Buddy on Instagram. Buddy is rap 242 to the world, bro. Like that one dude.
Yeah.
He love. Dude, he had a Bahari bag before me, dog. Like nigga. But yeah, I feel Buddy would. But I just wish the Bahamas would support its national team, not just a team. It's national team in any sport format. Whether it's soccer, I think soccer had this problem before, where they wasn't getting no.
Yeah, definitely.
So like put it out there.
Soccer, all of that.
Yeah, like if they out there and they're gonna represent with the Bahamas across their chest.
But I will say this
Fine.
though, it's gonna take passionate people to understand that you're not gonna make the money from this. You can't make a job off this. You're gonna have to do it on your heart. So in 20 years, someone else could have a job off this. I think that's what we have to be. Some people have to understand.
And that's the thing too. You would want them to go out there and play for free, but then yet on a daily they practice it. On a daily they have say probably have physiotherapy. These things that come with their pocket. It's not like Cuba where Cuba has a national team and they take care of the national team or Puerto Rico.
No, but honestly, we gotta develop it. We can't just jump into that stratosphere, and that's what I don't want to sit here and bring up the problems and not be realistic. We can't jump in that stratosphere. At some point, we're gonna have to. We're gonna figure out we gotta get a place some stipend. It ain't gonna be the best stipend. It's gonna be something.
That's what he's saying.
At some point, we're gonna have staff that is not getting paid, but they're just doing it for the love of the game. So in 2 years, we can't find money and develop money where you could get paid. Well, if we just never could get those people in the door, you're never gonna grow. And I think that there's gonna have to be a point where, and it can't just be, let me get some 16-year-olds. It's gonna have to be a point where some 25, 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds will have to do some work for free. Someone like me gonna have to say, yeah, but I'll commit to working 30 games and doing what I need to do for 30 games. Or as an athletic trainer, I'm committing to be the athletic trainer for this team for free because I want to see this develop. There's gonna have to be people like me to do that. For real. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it, bro.
And that's the problem. And not just saying you. That's what it is. Because I can't focus on me doing this for free for you because I want to build my own career. And then that's why it takes when we get older, now we're in our 55s, our 60s, now we have all the time in the world to come do this for free for you. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. It's a cycle that we can never figure out.
The Bahamas has the money, bro. But you can't do it for free, bro.
I know. So much things the Bahamas don't put money in. We've been on this a long time. We're going to move on.
Let's move on, bro.
But so much things the Bahamas don't put money into. I don't believe they have the money. They must be swing me. They swing me. But, and then the next topic is something you wanted to touch on too. Let's get on that.
Next topic.
That's Ja Morant, correct?
Okay, yeah. Next topic we have here is Ja Morant better than pre-injured Derrick Rose. That's crazy.
Is he better right now?
Yeah, because I think that's at his age is when Derrick Rose won MVP, and that's pre-injury. So that pre-injury Derrick Rose, is he better than this Ja Morant?
Is a yes or no?
I mean, yeah,
No,
take
that's a straight up no. I think the only way I think you could compare something like this is actually just going back and watching all the games from that particular season, that third-year season. I think Ja Morant is very, very close, but we cannot deny what Derrick Rose was doing against the talent he was doing it against during that time. And he had more closeout wins. I think the PRs was the same, but if you really watch the games, and I going back and look at some games or whatever, he had a lot of clutch-wise. Clutch-wise, he was doing a lot more clutch things. He didn't miss a 10-game stretch during that season the same way Ja Morant missed a 10-game stretch. You know what I'm saying? And the level of competition was heavier than what's going on right now in the league. You see in the league, only a couple of teams really, really doing good. Everybody 50-50 most nights. So there's no way I could ever say Ja Morant is what Derrick Rose was doing. He has moments where it's like, wow, we see it. But I don't think he was Derrick Rose. You know what I mean?
Playing devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
Derrick Rose is in the East.
Right.
Even then, it's only like 3 powerhouse teams in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Morant is in the West, where you have about 2. I'd say it's 6 teams. 6 good teams in the
2. Who's the third team is you think is good? The Jazz?
You know the Jazz is good?
They
Denver good.
That's it.
It's still deeper.
You just said earlier tonight that Nuggets. Yeah, man.
No,
So
but back then. You knew what back then. You know what
that.
Yeah, take a 10 back then.
Back then, the West was super crazy.
Right.
So we know the West.
So he's in the East.
Then you had LeBron. Then you had LeBron over there. You had the Pacers who was solid. You had the Celtics who was solid. You had a lot of good teams. It was a gauntlet to get through that. It wasn't it was LeBron was gonna beat y'all anyway, but it was a gauntlet to beat everybody else.
But still,
and Derrick Rose was the second best. It was always known. Yeah, you gotta come see LeBron in the conference finals. Is that known that you gotta go see Ja? We ain't there yet. We ain't feel that feeling yet. Like, Mom said, but Steph gotta go see Ja. Nah, we knew LeBron had to go see Derrick Rose. Feel me on that one?
Boy,
thinking that.
I think it's a question you gotta answer after the season.
Right, because, and that's what you ask a question right now.
No,
you gotta see what the hell you
because you just said that. Yeah. Because right now you said they probably be like, oh boy, our Ja playing, how the Grizzlies playing? Oh man, we got Ja right now. Mm-hmm. So they probably saying that because Ja ain't a pushover right now.
Pushover.
So it's
but ain't nobody going to go take their hard-earned working money and go bet on them. Hell no. No, I don't know. Nobody who's going to go inside in the store right now and bet, unless you're from Memphis. Yeah, I got my $1,000. They go in the championship. No.
You was one of the Bulls?
With the Bulls back then, you had plenty of people who thought he was going to beat LeBron. And they was damn close. And they were saying, yeah, next year. And then what happened next year?
They break down.
Yeah, no, the injury. Don't say they break down. The injury.
But the thing, that Bulls team was still deeper than this.
Yeah, that team was a nice veteran team.
Yeah,
but they
with a great coach.
But they were
a good coach.
Yeah. That was a veteran team with a good coach. You know what I'm saying? You're right. An older team. So that's a young team. Cool. Right with that. But I still believe the level of competition. Kobe was in the league back then, bro. It's the level of competition. And I would just say Kobe. Kobe was in the league. You had Paul Pierce was in the East back then. Like Paul Pierce was in the league back then. So Derrick Rose was outshining Hall of Famers. Who Hall of Famers is Ja Morant outshining? He ain't outshine. Like we still saying if we had to give
how much Hall of Famers you have right now?
We just say we got Chris Paul, we got Steph and Curry. So that's 2 guys, and so I was only thinking about them too because they're 2 guys. And then Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? 2 guys.
Lillard probably would.
And Lillard Hall of Fame. Boom. So that's 4 guys right now. Lillard injured. Westbrook going that stupid shit, so we don't even think about him. But he is not better than in rivaling Steph Curry. We still saying clear. I still think we're saying Steph Curry clear. And I still think we're saying Chris Paul clear. Now, are you going to say he right now, this season, he with them?
Top 3 guard?
Yeah. Like, no, they're top 3. He beat passing one of them. He top 2. That's the question.
Right now, I would put him over. Right now, I put him over Chris Paul.
Team with the number 1 team in the West. Who? And then if you say you're putting him over Chris Paul, you're saying Booker that good. So that's why Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we saying Chris Paul? Don't say that then at the end of the season you got Chris Paul in your MVP vote. You know what I'm saying? Because we just had Chris Paul in MVP votes last year.
Yeah.
He better than Chris Paul.
This year, but I will put Ja Morant over Chris Paul right now in MVP votes. I would right now. Steph Curry? No, maybe not. Because the way the team is playing right now with a Steph Curry.
Okay.
The way Ja Morant team is playing right now with a Ja Morant, yeah.
Okay.
The way Chris Paul team is playing right now, I'll probably have Chris Paul third.
Okay.
And a point guard MVP vote between them 3.
Okay. Can't argue with that. So, but I don't know. I still can't give him. I can't give him pre-Derrick Rose.
No,
I can't give him.
no.
Pre-Derrick Rose was. Oh come on, I can't give him.
D Rose is really.
Yeah, but I
really,
can't give him.
No, I can't either. I just trying to play devil advocate, bro.
I tried to think about it, but it's like, and I think we just forget because we in the moment.
And
I think we.
I think it's so long.
To me, this is an in the moment question. This is an in the moment question because we wouldn't have thought about it like that. It wasn't like you said until after the season.
Yeah,
like,
and then too. Like Derrick Rose has been Derrick Rose so long, like you forgot how long he's been in the league. Like you be like,
right.
He's been in the league more than 10 years. Like, yeah, bro.
Right.
When Derrick Rose doing Derrick Rose stuff, yeah, it's been a minute.
Right.
So,
and I think what solidifies like are you better is then what, like you said, what can you do afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Let's say Ja Morant does one good, super good season, then get
it.
10 years from now, we're not even talking about him. So I'm saying, so it's hard to like that's an in the moment question for me. But he still ain't better.
No. D Rose was a generational talent before the injury, bro.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Let me get us some updates, bro, before we get to the next segue.
Boom.
All right. So we got Orlando Magic's and 76ers. Who you think up on that one, bro?
Orlando Magic 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the 76ers.
Yeah, 76ers up 1. Then we got then the third quarter. Then we got Brooklyn and Washington. Who you think up in that one?
Where they play?
Yeah.
Anyway, nobody think Brooklyn up.
Yeah, you right. Brooklyn 78, 67. But you doing some good guesses lately.
Nah, good guessing, bro.
You doing some awesome guesses lately.
Dog. Even the clock right twice a day, bro. Even the dad clock right twice a day. Let's go, bro.
We got Minnesota and Atlanta. Minnesota up 62-53, second quarter. Then we got y'all part-time Charlotte playing Boston. Charlotte down by 1 point, 32. Boston 33. Second quarter, Portland and Miami. Miami 44, Portland 38. Bottom of the second, and we got Cleveland 25, Chicago 20. Boy, that's a game to go watch. Y'all, when y'all done finish watching us, go watch that game. That's a game for me to watch. I think
Cleveland 25, Chicago 20.
Yeah.
All right, then that's what's up.
And we got Memphis and Milwaukee. Oh my God, that's another game. Memphis and Milwaukee. Memphis 15, Milwaukee 20. Bottom of the first, 5:04 left. Then we still get Toronto and Dallas playing later on. We got Houston, Utah, Oklahoma, San Antonio, LA Clippers, Denver, Detroit, Sacramento. All them games a little later on this evening.
Pacers and Lakers.
And then Pacers. That didn't even show up.
That's 10 o'clock
today.
Yeah. Can't forget them Lakers.
Yeah, 10:30. Pacers and Lakers.
Can't forget them Lakers. All right, so on our next topic, we got, trade deadline coming up. So we started talking about which 5 players that is most likely we see getting traded. I'm going to let you start off with a couple of names there because I think we might be the same, but I'll let you start off with a couple of names.
Yeah, I didn't go with the most likely.
Right, and that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I didn't get rid of. Yeah,
I'm not saying who we want to. Yeah, I'm not going to go the most likely.
The ones in the news every day.
Yeah, who could probably I see like if they get traded to a team, they can help a team get over the hump. Like,
nah, don't say who. I hope you want to pick who you want to get traded. You pick who is
No,
like,
no,
okay,
I mean,
okay.
it's kind of who I want, but still who I could see getting traded.
All right.
It's half and half. And then, like I said, they could help this team get over the hump, like a PJ Tucker with Milwaukee, or how Rasheed Wallace did with Detroit when they win the championship. So, that one player to help that team, but that's what I did. So, we got Eric Gordon from the Houston Rockets. I could see him getting traded. I would like to see him getting traded. I think he could help a contender get a little push. Not a really, a little push.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see him going to the 76ers. How you feel about that? You can see him helping the 76ers.
I think he help anybody. So you put him on. Anybody you put him on, that team is better because they help him.
Yeah.
So you can.
Play a little
And imagining what they would trade for him, I'm not thinking you giving up nothing
Not
big
much,
for that.
right.
So
Yeah.
I would love for the Lakers to get him.
See, that's another veteran. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah, he's the younger. He'll be the youngest veteran to get. I would love the Lakers to get him. Get rid of Dwight Howard or get rid of DeAndre Jordan and get him.
Joe and Taylor Hawkins.
No, you can't get Taylor Hawkins talking about that. No, bro. You want to get some money or something? You get some cash considerations or something?
No. They got you. Next, I got Buddy Hield.
Mm.
I could see him getting traded before the deadline.
Mm.
I would like to see him get traded as well. Think about this. Him going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Do you see him helping Cleveland maybe getting to a second or third round, then getting over the first round? They might get through the first round. But like when a Buddy come there, you think Buddy would help space the floor of the bigs they got. They then get Darius playing the way he playing.
I think he would be an additional piece to them. And not to say they're going to do a Hawks last year, like do what the Hawks did last year, but he would be the addition to allow them to get to attempt to do that.
Yeah.
To attempt to do that. So I would like that. I never thought about Buddy going to the Cavs. I don't know if I would love that as a Bahamian Buddy Hield fan. I don't know if I'd love the Cavaliers.
And you want to see him go to the Lakers.
Yeah, I want to see him go somewhere flashy. Yeah, I would want to see him go to a big market team. But yeah, I like that. I like that. And then even for the future, I like Buddy Hield, Jared Allen, Darius Garland. Ooh, I like that.
And the rookie playing
What's his name?
See, you cost me forget because you asked.
You bring him up.
Yeah,
you bring him up.
It's like, what there? His name was right there. He was a third pick. I even got to do it there. But anyway, right.
So yeah, but I like
space that floor for them, help them work, and do their thing, bro. I can see it. They don't have no strong wing players.
But back to the question, you think Buddy Hield is likely to get traded though?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. Then they have Marcus Smart. You gonna love this one, bro. I could see him leaving or getting traded and going to the Grizzlies. Like the Grizzlies should try to get him. He got that grit. He fits in with them, what they do, and I can see him helping them to get over that first round hump.
All right, I got Marcus Smart on my list, but the Grizzlies, no. Ooh. The reason I would say no because we got Dillon Brooks, who is exactly what Marcus Smart is. I think that is so clear. Marcus Smart might be a better playmaker, but Dillon Brooks is a better scorer. So it's like you got Dillon Brooks, and they just as good at defense. So I don't know if I don't see the point in doing something like that. Defense, and everybody like Dillon Brooks, so I don't see why moving him out of something that works.
If you have him coming off the bench. If you have Smart coming off the bench.
And then there are teams who would want Smart starting.
Yeah,
so I don't see that. I don't see the Grizzlies as the team for now. But I didn't think about who I would see him go to. But Marcus Smart, again, I think in more of a veteran team like the Nets, the Lakers, the Heat, the teams who could move a needle. The Bulls. The Bulls got a lot of things that they could get rid of one thing and bring in a Marcus Smart. And then I can see him coming off the bench with those type of teams for this rest of this season before he gets a con. So I said I don't see him like.
Well, I see him.
Yeah.
His style of play, he fit the Grizz.
You taking him off a team to make him a less of a role on another team.
He's not going to be less of a role. They can fit him in. And Brooks still injured too.
He's the third best player on the Celtics though. Now when you put him on the Grizz.
Okay, if you put him on the Heat, he will not be the third best player. He's gonna drop.
Now that's it. You gotta put him on a team with there are clear better players.
Okay,
that's what I meant. Clear better players or clear veterans.
But less playing time, nah. But I got where you're coming from. Then I got Harrison Barnes. I could see him getting traded and going to the Chicago Bulls. I can see him helping the Bulls because he can play that 4. They need a strong 4 right now.
You talking about these Kings players? The Kings don't want to make the
But
playoffs.
the Kings trying to play. They trying to trade a lot of players.
They don't want to make the playoffs. Then
I don't know what they trying to do, bro.
nah, but you just said
If you look at the newest feed, every time you see
it's something different.
something
They
with the
doing.
Kings.
I thought they was trying to make the playoffs.
And then I got Jeremy Grant
Yeah.
from Detroit. I would love to see him in Detroit, and I could see him helping a team like Utah. Utah would probably need a player like him, an extra scorer, and a defender too. Yeah, that's my 5 right there, bro.
All right, I got you the same that you got. I got
That's crazy, yeah.
Eric Gordon. I got Eric Gordon.
Mhm.
I had you just said just now.
Smart.
I had Marcus Smart.
And Grant.
I had Jeremy Grant.
All right.
Now the other 2 names I had Colin Sexton. I was thinking more of the idea of
But he is.
yeah, like you mentioned the Cavs because you saying the Cavs want to make a push. So I can see the Cavs making a trade for somebody to say we want to trade some of these young pieces that we got, bring someone in. So I was thinking of someone like the Cavs. But I thought about Colin Sexton. I was thinking the same thing with a team like, to me, I was looking at the team like the Toronto Raptors, and I had Pascal Siakam. I think with Pascal Siakam, he can move a needle. He can show you he can be your number 2. You see what you have with the young boy Barnes coming up. I think this will be the best opportunity to get rid of a Siakam and bring back maybe some other pieces that you know could fit well with Van Vliet and Barnes. So that's the 2 I had on my list. For sure, Sexton, but really I was thinking Pascal Siakam would be a real good surprise. That don't be surprised, people out there, if you see Pascal Siakam on a trade.
That would be crazy, though. That would be crazy.
And any team that you could see, any team, a contender team would like him. Obviously, a contender team would like him. And then a middle of the pack team could see how they'd make their team better.
Like, I could see him fitting into the Utah as well.
Utah, yeah. I could see Utah wanting something like that.
Like,
Okay.
Utah get a Pascal. Ooh.
I could see a Denver wanting something like that. You know,
But Denver already did that. Like, you see
that's how they got Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah.
So I think that's a good idea. But we know it's sad because we know a lot of trades are going to happen.
Yeah. It's being a little busy as well. I mean, it's starting already.
Right.
If you look at it, the Cam, then you look at the
smaller
bar,
things,
yeah.
the smaller things. But they don't moving needle trades happen yet.
No, I think the Cam was a good trade for the Knicks. It was a good trade for the Knicks. But I think they do a chess move there.
Yeah, and maybe you'll see how it go.
Because you know Zion.
Yeah, you got Zion, you got RJ, and you got Cam.
Zion's still a thing.
You got Cam, you got RJ, you know Zion on the
coming
big,
up.
Yeah, so maybe that's a chess move.
What?
And I don't know. I feel like after all this tumultuous stuff inside New Orleans, and all that, why would you want to be there anymore? Don't sign this contract and just go somewhere else.
Yeah, but if he go there,
I gotta see how good he gonna be there.
he was there.
You know what I'm saying? Like we saying that, we gotta see how good he is. Like you still gotta prove it. You saw a couple of games, but now look like I don't know, but look like your health. You look like you can't manage your weight. Look like you ain't responsible. Or you might be injury prone, so you can't handle your weight. So I ain't doing that. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get Zion now. But I want to see Zion first.
I think they should just rest him for the rest of the season, bro.
I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, they should just let him go, bro. Let him rest. Yeah, but that Cam was a nice little thing. And we just talked about them last week. We was like, hey, they have a lot of wings.
Yeah. And happened the day after.
Right.
The day after they trade Cam.
He's like, they had a lot of wings, but they make more. I guess they listen to this, that, or five. Think so?
I know someone might have. I know they listen to us directly. You know what I think? Maybe someone who listened to us, listened to it, put out a tweet. Adam Schefter might have saw it, then he retweeted. And then some of the coaches, or you know what I'm saying, might have gone up the lotto. But we said that the next day it happened.
And that was it, bro.
We ain't got no inside information yet. So
No, not yet. What we got next?
All right, so we got the close them out, dog. I heard I had a good week, so let's get into them pick'ems.
Yeah, excited.
Nice one. I had a score. You know what I'm saying? I was here Sometimes it's always good to have a good week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have a bad week when you have a good week once in a while.
You excited, bro?
Yeah, them scores. What we got?
That's why you wear a Kobe jersey there.
Nah, it's really cool. Just the Kobe that week, bro. Kobe that week.
All right.
What we got? Tell us where we at first, and then
Where we at?
yeah, where we at in the total score. So, pick'ems. If you didn't know, this is where we go through games through the week. Go 1v1, see if we can go head to head, see if we can pick the right winner of the games. We have a tracking system every week, so Carl's going to give you the score so far, announce the games from last week, and we're going to pick some new games for the week.
Mm-hmm. So last week, we stopped at, he was at 515 and 15. And I was at 14 and 16. 14 and 16. I'm 2 games under. With a bad week last week, so I dropped. This dude had a great week, you know. He could pick some teams. Or he could pick
For a week.
He
Pick
picked
some teams for a
He
week.
had like 3 good weeks. Stop it, bro. We had like 3 good weeks,
The
bro.
first week was good. This week was good. I don't remember the other weeks, but I'm 15 and 15. They ain't that good of weeks.
You enough. All right. We had the first game was Chicago and Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I was so high on Chicago. I was like, they was doing so good. I like, I'm going Chicago. He's like, give me Brooklyn. And Brooklyn came and spanked them, bro. I like that.
That was like a 138. That's a big score.
They spanked
That was
them.
unexpected.
Yeah, so you won that one. Then we had Golden State and Milwaukee. And I'm like, yo, Golden State doing some other thing. I picked Golden State, but Milwaukee came there and
I feel Draymond Green out. I don't think we knew that at the time.
No.
Draymond Green was.
But
Yeah.
and they had a horrible game.
Yeah.
Everybody's missing that game. Though.
Yeah.
Like, they just wasn't ticking. Then we had Boston and 76ers. Both of us picked 76ers, and 76ers won as well.
Okay.
Then we had Atlanta, Miami. Both of us picked Miami, and Miami won as well. And that's the only 2 games I went, but I'll finish it off. Then we have Dallas and Memphis. Both of us picked Memphis, but Dallas ended up winning. And that was crazy. Memphis was on a winning. Remember when they say, why did you pick Dallas? I'm like, nah.
But you could not in your heart of hearts.
Right, I
10 and 0 team.
Then we had 76ers and Miami. You know, I'm picking Miami.
I know
all
I
the
picked
way.
Sixers, yeah.
And 76ers won. Then we got LA Lakers and Denver. I was like, yo, LA's be up and down. This
They
will
gonna
be the time they're going to
I
be
tell
up.
them though, I said they ever play a good team, don't pick that. I'm like, I'll never pick this against a good team. Right? I'll pick this, but I wouldn't pick this. Like, come on, bro.
And LA going there and guess back.
I know I'm 6-0. No,
No, dog. You lost.
I lose one the Memphis game. Yeah.
Then we had Chicago and Boston. Both of us picked Boston. Both of us picked Chicago and Boston won. The time I did on full Boston. Then we had Utah and Denver. You picked Utah, I picked Denver. Utah came and won that one, bro. I'm like, yo. So
6-2.
no, you 7-3. He was 7-3 that week, last week, and I was 2-8 that week.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn. You start this back over.
bro.
But you know, man.
So
You know this, when I start betting for real on these games, now I picking better. And is this going to encourage me now to go bet again? Now I say like, yo, I need to go pick me a couple games. I back on track.
you 4 game over 500 dollars.
Yeah, but that's I mean, my maths right should be 5 games over 500. No, 7-3. You say 7-3?
7-3.
Oh yeah, 4.
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna cheat you now.
Oh no, I keep thinking.
So-
I keep thinking.
He 22-18,
Mm.
and I'm 16-20.
What a sick boy! I be in the playoffs right now.
You
No
would, bro.
ass, bro.
You
I be
want
the Lakers right now.
Fox, bro. Fox, you would be. Let me tell you where you would be. Oh man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If you go with the West, I'll put up the West. Okay. If you go with the East, say if you go with the East, 22-18.
You put 6.
Yeah, you'd be with 6. Yeah, because Philadelphia 25-18.
Okay.
So they
Percentage-wise, they'll be higher than you. Because they have to, no.
No, yeah, because they have more games.
Yeah, because they have more games. So they'll be higher than you. You'll be sitting at 7. You'll be beating your team, your second team. Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're higher than that.
Charlotte 24
18
and
and
20.
21 or something.
24 and 20.
24 and 20. Stop lying.
Yeah, but
All right, let's go then.
then we go with the West. If we go with the West, let's see. Boy, you say you beating the Lakers. You would be beating the Lakers. Oh, this dude doing good, bro. 25 and 18. You'll be in 6th place. You'll be beating Denver. 22 and 20.
22 and 20.
Yeah, Dallas is 25 and 19.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
probably
mad
be
at that.
fifth, sixth.
I ain't mad at that. They're going for the third seed. They're going for the third seed.
Check
They're
that
going for the third seed. Let's get one more good week.
Yeah,
One more good week. All right, so what games we got coming up this week?
Okay, this game we gotta do 10 games again, so we be even.
All right,
we
then
be par.
we'll be straight.
Yeah, we be on par. Then we go back to 5 games a week. All right, so we got Friday's game. We have Chicago and Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I'm going with Chicago. Then we have Memphis and Denver. I'm going with Memphis.
Memphis as well. I'm gonna take Memphis as well.
Give me Memphis as well. Then we have a Saturday game. We have LA Clippers and New York Knicks.
It's a Saturday game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well, you said last game is
Yeah,
the home
Knicks.
game.
Yeah.
A home game in New York on a Saturday.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but give me them Knicks.
You going with the
Give
Knicks?
me them Knicks. Nah, but they ain't at home on a Saturday. Them fans be mad on Saturday.
Okay.
Though. You gotta win Saturday.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers, bro.
All right then.
Now this one, yeah, this plain and even. You got LA Lakers versus Miami Heat.
Hey, give me the Heat.
Oh man, come
Get the hell out of here, bro.
I picked this thing. We going in there.
Out of here. The Heat.
Wow.
Oh, so I lie. You late.
Okay.
I lie.
Yeah, pick your team, bro. That's why I did this. I said he gonna pick his deal. We finally going head to head.
I lie. I really. Oh, yeah, give me the Lakers. Give me the Lakers. Give me the Lakers.
You want
I
Vegas?
want the Lakers. I want the Lakers.
Like,
I ain't betting this.
Wednesday,
Nah,
Wednesday come,
I ain't
you
betting
gotta
this
bet
game.
Heat jersey.
I ain't betting this game. I ain't betting this game, dog. Fuck that.
If Lakers when I bet a Lakers jersey.
That's what you want to do? I'll do that if you want to put on a Lakers jersey.
See that you don't see? I ain't glad. I'm clown, bro.
Yeah. It's time Lakers
You
come
don't
on.
mind man, Heat jersey?
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, I don't care.
With my Heat jersey. Come on, man. Shaq was on the Heat, you know. What the fuck?
Then we got Atlanta and Chicago.
Atlanta
And Charlotte, sorry.
Atlanta and Charlotte, man. I was going to say Atlanta, but give me them Charlotte boys. Them Charlotte
You want
boys.
Charlotte?
Give me Charlotte.
I'm going Charlotte too, bro.
Oh,
Because Atlanta- This is Utah and Golden State. I'm going with GW.
give me Utah.
Okay. And I'm going Golden State. Then we have, this is going to be good, Memphis and Dallas. That's who beat them the last game.
Give me Memphis.
We do. I don't think Dallas going to.
I think that's no fate.
Oh, Boston, Washington. I'm going Washington. Hell of
Give me
Boston.
Boston.
Okay. Boston never do me good.
Show Kyle Kuzma, man. Kyle Kuzma be up there with some plays, man. Clutch plays, dunking dudes off. So he did to Embiid. Shout, Lakers know how to trade them, boy. If you need a good player, call the Lakers. And whoever get THT, whoever get THT, boy, gonna be all-star. Let's go.
Then we got LA Clippers in Brooklyn. Tuesday game, I'm going Brooklyn.
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn.
Where the Brooklyn at? Where the Brooklyn at?
If that was at LA, I'd probably pick the Clippers.
Then we got Dallas and Golden State. I'm going Golden State.
Dallas and Golden State. Dallas and Golden State. When it says, what date is this?
Tuesday game.
Tuesday. Dallas and Golden State. Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas.
Dallas?
Give me Dallas. Dallas gonna just come off a loss from the Grizzlies. They can just come off a loss from the Grizzlies, so now they're gonna need to get them a win back. So give me Dallas.
Yeah, right.
Give me Dallas.
Let me get them a little standings. We got 8 minutes left before we hit the 9 o'clock segment part.
Yeah.
All right, we got in the Eastern Conference, we got the Chicago Bulls in first, 27-15. Miami Heat in second. I didn't even know that. 28-16. Man, shout out the Heats, bro. I know he's doing that type of thing. And we got Brooklyn Nets, 27-16. Cleveland Cavaliers, 4th, 27-18. You'll get yourself a buddy here, but you'll be doing some. Anyway, we got Milwaukee, 27-19. But even now, I start that way, that middle way. 76ers, 25-18. Charlotte, 24-20. They're 7. 8th spot, we have Washington Wizards, 23-21. Shout out Washington, because nobody would have been surprised. Washington, Cleveland, nobody would have thought. Nobody would have thought. Toronto, 20.
Not Chicago, really. Like, we knew it was gonna be all right, but
yeah,
not number one.
5. Yeah,
Not
we got
number
5.
one.
But we never thought the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Right, we thought it had been looking in. Then we have Toronto 21-20, Boston 23-22, 10th spot. They'll be in the play-in if it happens today. New York looking 22-23. They're very good.
Atlanta after them, right?
Yeah, Atlanta 18-25.
We got in the West.
Yeah, the West we have first. Oh, damn. Yo, Phoenix really playing some ball, bro.
Chris Paul ain't damn be picked.
Yo, they 34-9.
Yeah, Chris Paul ain't damn be picked. Man, keep going.
Bro,
Keep going.
24-9, bro.
And they was missing one of their top 3 players, like parts of the season.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Shut up, Phoenix. They ain't even hitting 10 yet. Then we have Golden State Warriors 32-12. Third, Memphis Grizzlies 31-15. We have Utah 29-15. Normal. Fifth place we have the Mavericks 25-19. Denver 22-20. Minnesota in 7th. Shout out Minnesota, bro. 22-22. Shout out Minnesota.
Shout out Anthony Edwards. Shout out Cat. Shout out D-Lo.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Then we have the Lakers 22.
And shout out the Timberwolves who just beat the Golden State Warriors. Keep going. Sorry. Shout them out, man. Gotta shout them out.
Shout about there. Shout about. Then we have the Los Angeles Lakers 22-22 at 8. We have.
Oh yeah, they win the championship. That's a good seed. That's a good seed.
We have the Clippers 22-23. They're in 9th. Then we have Portland Trail Blazers at 10th. 18-25. Now we beating them.
And who you got?
Look at it. On the borderline, we have Sacramento 18-28, San Antonio 16.
Let's go, man. Portland don't need to make the playoffs, so let's go Sacramento.
Yeah, shout out. I mean, and I'm gonna shout out Portland too, because they don't have 2 of their best players.
And they still fight.
Yeah, they still fighting.
I can shout out the Clippers too if you're gonna shout them out. But they've been fighting all season.
Clippers there, bro. Yeah.
I mean, like the Portland been fighting all season.
Yeah.
They've been going.
I know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, guys, but that is that a facts basketball talk with our coach, the Black Swan. That's THABLACKSWAAN.
Yeah.
Good episode today. A lot of good talk. We was going back and forth. Carl's trying to check out the comment section real quick.
Oh, come on.
That's Riel. Shout out Riel.
Come on.
That's Riel.
Maybe put on a jersey. Come on, Riel, man.
Nah, wait, I told Riel you missed it. I don't know if you was here why we put on the jersey. This is the week within the next 7 days. Kobe died on January 26th. We won't be on air again until January 27th. So I just wanted to rock the jersey just in this week just to represent my guy. Thanks for saying that. Just a real quick moment of silence. R.I.P. to the great Kobe Bryant. But that's us for the day. That's us for the day. Be sure to catch us next time every Wednesday at 7:30. We gonna make sure I put the link a little earlier in the day so you guys can sign up for it. Shout out Pat the Creator for being in the comment section.
All the way from Charlotte.
Don't forget before you guys leave, like the broadcast so other people can see it. And if you want to share it around so we can have some good conversations with it, share the broadcast. This time, Fox Basketball Talk. Until next time, guys.
Peace.
And we out. Be easy.